about 10 p.m. and the sun is just setting. We're actually getting a really beautiful view of the sunset from the airport window. My flight takes off at 11 and it's a 7-hour flight, so I hope I'm gonna sleep on the plane because tomorrow we're hitting the ground running. Alright, I've landed in Iceland. You guys got here, what, like 5-ish?
Yeah.
In the morning?
Early.
So they picked up our wonderful camper van. Be sure to give you a tour later. And got some groceries. And then, you know, I just arrived fashionably late. And they came to pick me up. The rents are over there. We're heading to the campsite, and then later we're gonna go to some hot springs, which I need after a long flight. We stopped at this restaurant. It's called Land.
It's pretty good.
I can see some of your moms.
We got some seafood pizza. What do you think, James?
Good.
I thought it was pretty tasty. Okay, so we just enjoyed some pizza at a little eatery. I liked the seafood one.
That was good.
I thought it was really
Unexpected.
good. It was, yeah, I've never had seafood on a pizza, I don't think. But it was good. It had, what did it have? Mussels?
Shrimp,
salmon, and something else. Or was that just the rocket? Had a lot of arugula on it. Now we're actually heading to the campsite. We've arrived at the campground. It was a little bit confusing because there wasn't anyone to check in, and the map was a little bit not quite labeled, but we figure we're just gonna set up camp right here, and if they tell us to move, we'll move. Van. And I guess our tent's gonna go somewhere over here. A little bit drizzly. Oh, a doggy. So they had us take a shower first before getting in the hot springs. Ooh, it looks so blue. I think I'm gonna get right in because it's really chilly. It's so toasty in here. Apparently there's even hotter pools. So I think I'm gonna get used to this one first and then go try the other ones. But look at this beautiful view behind us. Wow. I cannot believe some people have gone out in the cold. Little polar plunge moment. OMG.
Let us know.
They're brave.
Yes, John. Yes.
Oh, John's doing it.
Just drive straight.
Go, John. Go, John. Go, John.
I mean, I would, but I can't dive anymore. So.
It says no jumping. I think you just have to walk
Our
in.
bravest hero.
It's too shallow.
Really hot.
Oh, is that all he did?
That doesn't
Oh,
count.
come on. Try going in the cold water. I heard the polar plunge is good for you. Okay, that was pretty cold. I feel like the worst part about it though wasn't the cold. It was that there was a lot of rocks, and when your feet are cold, it feels like, I don't know, more painful. This one is my favorite one so far. It's the warmest one. And it's a natural pool with all these rocks. Before we leave, I want to try out the sauna. I saw people coming out of there super red, so it must be hot in there.
It's nice and hot in here too.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. I could probably tolerate it warmer. But that's just me. We're trying out the sauna. It was pretty toasty in that sauna, and we met some funny Icelandic people who were drinking, but they were telling us a little bit about their sports and the cheers that they do.
And the things they do in pools.
Well, I imposed upon Dad to buy a thing of Pilsner, so we'll see if it's any good. I tried to stay away from dark beer, John.
We got done at the hot
white
spring.
wine.
So we're having a little snack before bed. Specifically grapefruit. Good morning. Apparently the van folks left it in because we were ready and they're not. Hee hee. This is how we're gonna boil some water for tea and coffee. Very high tech.
And these are the
Having a little coffee. This is
other
today's
varieties.
breakfast. We made it to Reykjavik. We're gonna go check out some Icelandic wool sweaters. James's dad was pretty excited about it, so it's at a place where they do the weaving. Is that right?
Think so?
Let's go check it out. Also, there's the church, a church. I've been here before. I recognize this building. There's a statue of Leif Erikson. When is Leif Erikson Day? Is it in October, I think? Look at all the wool stuff. Ooh, it's so fancy. Yeah. Holy moly. Look at all these sweaters, folks. Soft. What do you reckon?
They look comfy.
They sure do. Pretty cute. I love it. Is it cozy? I really like that pattern on you. Very cute. Everybody's picking out their sweater. All the Landis garage folks picked out their sweaters. And next we're gonna go to a concert in this church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's featuring the organ. So that's exciting.
Very exciting.
Since James and John. Did your dad play the organ?
Nope.
James and John both play the organ. We took a look at where the concert was going to be held, but we have some time before that, so we're going to keep the tour up in the top in the tower. I hope we get some good views. Here we go. Guess we have some stairs to climb to get up to the tower, don't we? Those are the bells that we heard earlier.
5 minutes till the next one.
Yeah, it might be loud if we stay up here. There's a huge marching band going. I wonder what the occasion is. Okay, we came back down from the tower and now we're gonna watch the concert. I don't think I can film it, but I'll let you know how it was. So talented. The last piece, it was kind of tenebrious, but incredibly interesting, riveting even, I would say. What did you think, James?
I think the first piece was my favorite. The organ work on that was incredible.
It was very well done. It was pretty cool to see. And because John and James know a lot about the organ, it was fun for me to watch them experience it. I could tell that they were really appreciating it a lot. We're back in the van. We have some sandwiches in here and we're headed to a waterfall, Seljalandsfoss. I'm not so good with Nordic languages, but I'm trying my best.
That was good.
Oh yeah. So here's the fun thing about trying to prepare food in a moving vehicle. Every time we take a hard turn, we're holding everything down or it's gonna go sliding off the table. Okay, a couple hours later, we've arrived at the waterfall. It's massive. There it is. We're gonna go get a closer look. Wow! The camera doesn't do it justice up close. It looks just massive. It looks like some people are going behind it. I don't know if I'll do that. I think you'll get wet. But it's really beautiful. All the mist is getting blown up into the wind and coming straight at us. Okay, James was brave enough to go behind and he is soaked.
It's a little bit wet back there.
So I think my choice to stay over here is pretty good. But high five. I did a polar plunge, you did a waterfall, polar shower. I guess we're gonna go down into this crevasse. Canyon? I'm not sure what to call it. Oh. Maybe I won't go in there, but... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty wet. I don't think I'm gonna go in, but... It's cool to see. I almost just fell down. Wow, that's beautiful. What a cool view. Alright, that was fun and wet. We're heading back to the van. We took a short drive and now we're seeing another waterfall. And I've been to this one before, but the Landis folk have not, so it's their first time at Skogafoss. Last time I was here, we were really lucky the day that I came because it was sunny. And so the light was coming through all the mist and creating rainbows. Today it's pretty overcast, but I think that even highlights more all the beautiful green landscape surrounding. And we have some black sand here from years of volcanic activity. The waterfall is still just as beautiful, even though it's a little bit drizzly today. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
I know, right? Wow. Are you gonna skip that?
Gonna try.
Okay, let's see it. Okay, so last time I didn't climb up this thing because I was sick. I don't know if some of you guys watched that vlog, you remember I was throwing up all over Iceland. This time I feel pretty good, so we're going up this time. All right. It's just a lot of stairs. One step at a time. We could do it. Slow and steady wins the race. We're almost halfway there, I think. We're making progress. So I didn't know this, but I guess there's more of this path. And you can see a little bit more of the waterfall. So we're gonna go over there and check it out. So there's where it drops down below. But it actually starts way back here. It looks like it goes on pretty far. We don't have time to go up this whole path, but I think it's worth it just to get up here for the view. Wow, that's mighty quick. We don't want to be caught in those rapids. Okay, apparently we're gonna at least walk over here where we see it coming from in the distance. So vast. The wilderness. Wow, I feel like we've come so far, like we were all the way over there. We're still going. I guess this was what was up here. More river. More waterfall. I bet it must go on for like so far. So this sign has a warning that if we go any further, the infrastructure of the trail is not so good. So I think that's a good time to turn around.
Oh, there is a lot of them.
To the van! Kronk! Oh my goodness. It's windy and it's cold. But we're back to the steps. I can see the van. We're almost there. We made it back down. I can see the van. We're gonna make it.
Let's go back.
Yes. What do you mean, let's go back? Up there, you mean?
Oh, almost there.
Go back to the van?
To the van.
Yes, yes. Ah! We made it back to the van.
It's a bit bumpy.
So
Oh,
was there
very
an
bumpy.
extended once you got to the top that you continued on?
But now
Yes.
we're on the
I
way
guess
to the
that's what we
Black
didn't
Sand
expect.
Beach.
We were
We're gonna see some
expecting you
rock
actually much
formations on the
earlier
peninsula.
than
It
you
shouldn't
were.
be too long. I think it's a short drive. We'll see what happens. Looks like we arrived just a little too late to see it. They weren't letting anyone else in. That's okay. Here's home for the night. Salmon, broccoli, noodles, and wine. That dinner was so good. The salmon, oh, it might be the best salmon I've ever had. It was a long day.
It was.
And even though it's still light out, it's actually 9:30. So I think we're about to get ready for bed and call it a night. Good night. Good morning. It's about 6:30. Look at this beautiful view we get to wake up to. Couple mountains on the hillside and all the little birdies. Wow, it's gonna be a great day. The nice thing about this campsite in Vik is it has an indoor dining area. We're living in luxury. I'll be sad to leave here. It was so nice. We've had some breakfast and coffee. We're plugging into the van. And we're heading out. The first stop of the day is the Black Sand Beach that we missed yesterday. We're gonna make it brief, but it'll be cool just to at least see it. Okay, we've arrived at the Black Sand Beach. Over there in the distance you can see the rock formations in the peninsula. So we were gonna go to that side yesterday, but it was closed. So we came to this side this morning. And this is the same beach I've been to last year. So I know the cool stuff I'm gonna show James and his fam. Alright, let's do it. What do you think, James? Pretty cool? What do you think?
Pretty neat.
Yeah. This was a quick stop. We got some pictures. Now headed back to the van. Getting back on the road. Okay, we just arrived at Dragofer, which is a beautiful canyon hike. So I bet we're gonna get great pictures. And it's so sunny and it's not raining. So thank goodness for that. Here we go. It's like a very nice trail. Oh, I'm really impressed by this landscape. It's so diverse. Everywhere we go, even in just a short time, things guess you can't really see the water from here yet. But it is down there. There's a river and everything. Very cool. Having some road sammies in the van. What do you got? You got some kind of salami and ham?
Sounds like it.
And I have salmon of the smoked variety. Whoa, it's a little bumpy. So we decided to stop and just walk down here and look. It's very windy. James is already skipping rocks down there. I expect nothing less. Now we're off again. We're going to tour a glacier. We'll see what that entails. We arrived at the place for the glacier tour. We're gonna head in and we have to put on some gear. We'll see.
One of my dogs.
Oh, wow. Is that the one we're going on, you think? Over there?
Could be.
Oh, well, we'll find out, I guess. So they gave me some boots to wear. Hiking boots. And we have to just sign a waiver. And we're gonna be, I think, driving to the glacier. Then we get to go hiking. They said they're gonna give us an ice pick. So that's kind of cool.
Guys, about the equipment, I will ask
Got
you
our ice
to keep
picks.
it on the ground between your legs, not close to it.
Walk to get to the glacier. We're gonna put on our crampons. We're gonna start going up. So cool. Back up this steep path.
Baby steps.
Ready? Let's go.
Have any idea why the water color is?
Up we go. Okay, we got our crampons on. We're heading up on the glacier now. Oh, it's windy and cold up here, but it's such a good view. Wow, awesome.
Yeah? Per human, per feet.
Going up there.
I will show you guys how to make a
We're getting back to the purples. Here we go. Wow. All right. I bet nothing on can hear this wind. It's blowing. Ooh, cool. James is tasting the glacier water. Wow, okay, show off.
Want a picture too?
I'm absolutely frozen. My face is cold. My lips are cold. We're heading down.
And the water tastes so good.
It did. It's really good. I bottled some up for later. And I'm hoping that Coach Bus is warm and toasty for us to get in there. We took off our earbuds. We're gonna head back down. It's actually less cold down here, so it's not as much wind. We're back on the bus. Ooh, my feet hurt, but it was worth it. It was a really cool tour. What'd you like about it?
I loved the blue color. It's something else.
Yeah, the blue ice. It was pretty interesting. We got back to the starting point, turned in our gear, and I think we're getting back on the road, going back to the van. Okay, we were supposed to be able to take a boat tour at this stop, but it got canceled due to weather.
It's a bit windy.
However, the views of just standing here are so cool. Hang on. The safety sign is kind of funny because of the translation. You only survive few minutes. No swimming. Yeah, this little pass so you can get up higher and have a nice view. We're heading back to the van now. We arrived at the campground. We're picking out a spot and then I guess we're gonna set up tent. Set up the tent.
Have some dinner.
Yes, dinner will be next. Here's home for the night. Dinner in the van tonight. Dinner was delicious. This is our tent. And this is how we have to blow up our little mattress. So I just pretend like I'm doing CPR. Good morning. It's a sunny morning today, but it's super windy. It looks like it's a good thing we're not staying here because it's about to get severely windy. Gotta get down this hang, get going. Okay, first stop of the day. We're taking a peek at the Vesterhorn Mountain. I'm not sure which one it is. It's one of these guys, I guess. See if the map can tell us more. Well, we're not too sure based on the map, but it's one of these ones. This is kind of just a quick stop. On to the next. Fishing village to see if they had fresh fish, but the lady at the store said even if the fishermen went out today, they're not back yet. They probably didn't because of the weather. So, moving on.
Seems to think we
the first big attraction of the day, Hangafos, which is a waterfall, and it sounds like it's about a 2-kilometer hike to get up there. We've come a long way so far. We still have a bit more to go. It's pretty steep. It's so cold. It's so windy. We're not gonna make it all the way out there in time, but I'm gonna James have run ahead. Alright, I made it up to where I said I was gonna do. Pretty much. And the waterfall's there. So I'm just gonna go around. Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna go around the bend, see if I can get a couple good pictures. Whew, that was a steep hike. There it is. I don't think I have time to go anymore. It's but John and James are there. So hopefully they get some good pictures. Meet them back there. I waited for a little bit and so either they're taking it like did. So I'm gonna go down so I can get facing meet them back there. It is like this, just a little bit of a breeze. I wonder why the river is so green. I know that, or I think that, Iceland has a lot of copper. Maybe it has copper in the water that's like oxidized. Because I see a lot of red in these rocks as well. But that's a guess. I'm not sure. Almost back to the van. Just gotta get over this little river. Actually, it's a big river. This man went all the way up to the waterfall. And he said it was really strenuous. Tell us about it, James, in your own words.
It's a long way up. It's a very rocky trail, and at the end, there are some ports that are kind of boardwalk, but a lot of it ends up just cutting you straight through the river. So a little bit of boot sweat, but made it all the way up. It was a really amazing trail. The striations in the rock are so cool behind the waterfall.
That's awesome. Yeah, him and John all the way. Nice job, boys.
And then there was the wind.
We're doing another van sandwich operation. And we're headed to see some puffins. I didn't get to see puffins last time I was here, so I hope we can see them today. We made it to the puffin place. It's gonna be really cold. And it's like snowing out there, I think. But we've done our best to bundle up.
All right, folks.
Let's go, puffins.
Oh my. Well, that was.
Here we go. I think there's puffins. We're gonna go check them out. It might be quick because it's mighty cold. And it's less windy than I thought, but I mean, a huge gust could come at any moment, so James is prepared. And practicing his bird calls. Okay. The puffins are up there. I did not realize we were gonna be able to get so close. You can go up the stairs and they're literally right there on the rocks. Oh, this is so exciting. Puffins in the wild. They were so cool. They were so cute. There were so many of them right there in front of us. It was totally worth all the snow in my face and my freezing hands.
Little red nose.
There's a little cafe right here, which in my opinion is excellent marketing. I'm gonna get a coffee, I think. Well-earned coffee and hot chocolate after that very chilly adventure. But it was worth it. Those birds were so cute! They're just as good as penguins, I think. Even though Phil thinks that they should import penguins to here. What? We made it to the Vogue Mountains. Look at this cool entrance. We got these little wristbands to get in and for the locker, and if we want to buy any stuff, here we go. Okay, so they have us take a shower before getting in. Pretty normal. And this one has one you can just walk right in. Wow. It's snowing, so it's like pretty cold. But the water is really hot. Nice and warm.
They gave me a cider with a metal straw and some ice for our wonderful hot spring adventure. I'm really enjoying it.
They have a little bar over here, and all you have to do is wave your wristband, and then you check out at the end. We found out that the hotter baths are over there, but you have to get out in the cold air and go over the bridge. So we're gonna warm up and build up our like mental strength and then go real quick. Let's go to the cold spring. Ow, ow. This hurts my feet. This pathway. I'll walk on the wood instead. Ooh, come on, hurry, hurry. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's not warmer, but it's warmer than the air. So this one's fed by the lake. And it's not as warm as longer distance. So James did not do a polar plunge on the last hot springs. And I think he missed out, so he's gonna try right now. And how is it? It's warm. Quit lying. We came back to the original pool and we agreed this is the warmest one. Probably gonna stay in here. I might want to try this steam bath. That looks kind of fun. What do you think?
No need for the coolness chamber.
Oh yeah, they have a cool mist chamber. Like I haven't been getting enough of that. We think we're gonna go try out the steam room. Let you know how it goes. That was so nice. It was really refreshing. They have this little free water station. We had a really relaxing time at the baths. Now we're gonna stop at a grocery store and then I think we're heading to the campsite for the night. I was so hungry I forgot to talk about dinner, but I had tuna. These folks had some chicken and also this noodle rice and broccoli. And this campsite has an indoor space that we could eat and it's heated and it's really nice. The last few hours have been a little bit hectic because we discovered there were some road closures of where we plan to go tomorrow. After a lot of discussion, we're gonna wait and see what happens with the roads, and if they're open, we'll go. If they're not, we might stay here and do some fun things around this area. So, yep. But that's okay because this is possibly the happiest campsite in Iceland. Possibly. Maybe. Potentially. That is all. It was really windy last night, but it wasn't that cold with all the comforters and the sleeping bag and everything that we had. And our water bottles didn't freeze, so it must have been above freezing, so that's good. So I still slept good even though it was really windy. Really windy. Our tent was like caving in on us. Wow! The wind is unprecedented. Wow! Wow!
Okay, so today is going to be a little bit different since we've got some road closures and other things. This morning we're starting off by sticking along a road just to the east, and we're going to be doing a couple of waterfalls right along the road and stopping the fjord at the end. And then when we get back to town, we will see how the roads are doing and what our next steps are going to be.
But our first stop is to try to find a new hammer. So here we go to the hardware store. We have secured the hammer, but we're also cracking up over the fact that they're selling kiddie pools and water toys. Who is throwing a pool party in Iceland? It's literally freezing. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got the hammer and now we're headed to a waterfall. Let's go. So we tried to make it up to the waterfall, but the weather conditions are not good. Down here, it's clearer, but when we were out there, I could barely see anything. Thank goodness John was driving. He's a very confident driver, but that was pretty scary. So we decided to turn around, which I think is the best call, heading back into town. Okay, we saw this thing on the side of the road that's like a little trail that might take us over a canyon. So we decided to get out and check it out because we don't have anything else we could do. So here we go.
Yeah, I was seeing.
It was a cute little trail, but it was so bitterly cold, especially with the wind. I couldn't tolerate being out there for very long. Oh, brr, it's so cold. So cold.
Wait.
We came to the discount store. And they have these cute little trolleys if you just want to put your basket or you want to push it. So cute. Guess we might get some snacks or something. We finished our shopping. Now we're going to the museum. We're both excited to get inside to somewhere that's heated. I'm coming. The reindeer that live in Iceland were imported from North Norway because they believed that raising reindeer would strengthen Icelandic agriculture. So we learned that reindeer were released all over Iceland, but only the ones in the east survived. The others died or maybe migrated to be with the other reindeer. It also said that they have an instinct to herd together, so maybe they migrated. That was their story. And it also said that nobody owns the reindeer, but the government does keep track of them, and they can predict their populations by counting the number of females that have their antlers or horns like later in the season, because ones without calves will drop theirs sooner. This is a real reindeer to scale. Here's the skull and the hooves of a reindeer and some antlers as well. Wow. James is excited because he has discovered this old organ. Tell us about it, James.
Don't pop the organ. You just have to pet the sound to keep the bellows active, and then you could play it, and the sound would come out through the pipes that way.
That was a cute museum. We're gonna go back to the campground and have some lunch. We're making lunch. Some macaroni and cheese. And the hot dogs coming up. And James is having an adult beverage.
So we just had our lunch, and now we're going to look at what we can do for the rest of our day. So it's going to be a little bit rainy and a little bit windy, and hopefully we can find something fun.
After a lot of deliberation and driving around and finding road closures, we decided we're just gonna come to a brewery. And we got a flight. Look at all these. I'm excited to try them. There's one called Santa.
Yeah.
And it's licorice, and then there's some orange, cranberry, blueberry. Some other ones that I don't remember.
We'll see.
We enjoyed our beers, and then we came back to the same campsite, the one that's possibly the happiest. I agree, they have washers, dryers, showers, an eating area that's inside, a sofa. What more could you really ask for? So now we're gonna cook some dinner. We had a really good dinner. We're gonna set the tent in the passwords. Depends on the road conditions. We'll see what they say. It's about 12 a.m. This is as dark as it gets here in Iceland this time of year. Believe it or not, the sun has set already. So we got the update early this morning that the roads to where we want to go are still pretty much closed. But it looks like that the road to this canyon might be open, which is what we wanted to do yesterday. So we're gonna try to go there and do this canyon hike. Hopefully it works out. We're having some breakfast in the camp hut dining place, and Phil is chatting with our new friend Susie from Oregon. So the road to the canyon has closed since we last checked. So we're gonna try to go to a national forest instead. We'll see how that goes.
The whole country closes down, but we have the Frisbee Golf Day.
Woo! We found the first tee.
Where? Oh, there. Down on the right.
Last hole. With any luck, this will be the last chuck of the game. Yep, that's what I thought. Woo! Good game, sir.
Nice course.
Good game.
Nice.
4.
Okay, the disc golf was really fun. Maybe some bread sandwiches, and we're gonna head to a waterfall to do a hike because that road is at least open. So score 1 for waterfall. Hooray! Alright, so here's the hike. The waterfall is called Farga Falls. How long is it? A relatively short hike. Okay. Well, it's a pretty clearly marked path, so should be good. Down there's the town that we're staying in, or have been staying in the last couple of days. Since the roads have been closed, we've had to stay put. Yesterday we couldn't really get up here that well because of the snow. But today it's better. It's a pretty waterfall. I think it's probably coming from there. There goes John, forging ahead.
We'll call this lower Fardagafoss. That's main Fardagafoss. We can call this lower Fardagafoss.
Ha! It's a pun. Ooh. There it is. So that was a nice little lookout, and we're gonna go up a little bit higher, see if we can see more of it. There it is. And it looks like we can go up and down and get a little bit closer. And we're not in a rush, so might as well. Ooh, so pretty. So we get to go down here and there's like a chain. I wonder if that's for her to hold on to or something like that.
Boy, that was an adventure.
It was kind of steep, but look, oh my goodness. How cool. Oh, the mighty power. That was a beautiful stop, and the hike wasn't too hard. If we're gonna be stuck here, I mean, at least we didn't miss out on that. That's pretty good. What do you think, honey?
It was good. Misty waterfall.
Yeah, a bit. I'm glad I put my rain pants over. Thanks for reminding me, James. I almost forgot. We stopped at the store to get some groceries, and now we're back for happy hour. As long as we're stuck here, we might as well have beer, right?
Hey, now we know their list.
Yeah, now I know which beer I like. We enjoyed our beers, and now we're gonna head back to the campsite and cook some delicious dinner.
Should be a good one.
Planned by Phil himself. So we're staying at this campsite again for the third night in a row. But to be fair, it's probably like the best campsite we could be stuck at, because they have amazing facilities. They have inside eating. They have a washer and dryer that are free to people who are staying here. They have showers that are hot inside. It's good with me. But today we're staying in a different spot. We're staying a little bit over here, but it's the same thing.
Need 6 more cups.
Cooking up some dinner. The facilities of this campsite are so nice. Hooray! The roads are opening up. We're finally going to the canyon that we've been trying to go to for like 3 days. So hopefully we actually get there. And then we're hoping that the roads to Husavik are going to be good enough for us to get up there as well. So, fingers crossed.
On our way.
Let's do it. Okay, we made it to the canyon. It was a bit of a bumpy ride, but here we are. Deuce Lagill. That's what it's called. This is the overlook, and then I think we might try to find a hike. We'll see. Looks like we could go down there if we like. There's the canyon. Wow.
Alright, James.
Wow, I'm amazed that some people climbed up there. Wow. And this side is so cool because it's really green over here with the red rock.
Alright, we're on our way back from the canyon, and our next stop is hopefully Husavik. We're making our way through some snowy roads, so tough road out there, but we should be able to make it today.
Ooh.
that steep. Oh my gosh.
We're almost about halfway, maybe a little more than halfway to our destination. And we've come across a geothermal area. You can look, see all the steam, but it's super snowy up here. Oh, right there it is on that side. Wow. Oh yeah, and then there's the lake. Ooh. Ah.
They're pumping hot water out of that, it looks like.
Yeah.
A little pump house with
That go. Pretty cool.
pipes.
We made it to Husavik. Yay! We're not really sure what we're gonna do. Maybe a whale museum. We'll see. We'll see what we get up to. Living life on the edge.
Edge of the world.
Playing it by ear. Edge of the world. Almost. This is the furthest north we're getting, so that's something. Whale museum it is. Learn about some whales, folks. Little kids area. Look at this. This is fancier than I had expected. It looks really nice though. Whale, whale, whale. What do we have here? I'll have James go stand next to it for scale. That's where Jonah was for 3 days, folks.
Creative people making these names.
It's a very interesting museum. Learned a lot about whales. They also had a short documentary that won some awards that they were playing. It was called The Bloody Tradition. It was about the whale catch called the Grind in the Faroe Islands. It was kind of sad, but informative.
Very thought-provoking.
We checked out one camping spot, but it was like,
Horrible.
Phil says horrible. It was pretty rudimentary.
We
So
were building a beautiful new building, so next year maybe.
building it, but wasn't ready. So we were like, nah, we're going somewhere else. Good morning. It's a rainy day in Husavik. We just ate some breakfast and we're gonna get back on the road. Sleeping in the barrel was so nice. It was so warm in there. I'll miss you, barrel. Okay, we're back in the van and we're headed to
Goofa Falls. Go to Falls?
another waterfall. Woo! We're gonna drive around to the other side and get the view from the opposite way. Here's the other side. Oops. beautiful waterfall. We're gonna head back to the van and thaw out. It's really cold.
It is.
We're on the road again and we're on the way to Krafla was closed, so we came to this viewpoint, but I'm not convinced we were able to see anything. I mean, it's totally foggy. What are we even looking at? Okay, so that was like the geothermal area that we passed yesterday, but because it's so foggy, you can't tell the difference between like the regular air and the steam. So clearly we weren't gonna be able to see anything. We decided to move on. This looks pretty treacherous. Not sure about this. So we found an alternate entrance, which is a little bit less treacherous. It's like a cave with the water at the bottom. Wow. I wonder if it's warm.
You can see the steam coming off.
I'm gonna try to, should I touch it or is it gonna be like so hot it's gonna hurt me? Oh no, it's not so that hot. Wow, oh my gosh, and the water's very clear. You should try to touch it, honey.
Yeah?
Yeah, here. I'll switch places and I'll hold on so you don't fall in. Try it.
That is hot.
Yeah, it's pretty warm, huh? Wow. Van Sammy's. James is becoming a sushi chef really quick. Yum, 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 yum. After some very chilly expeditions, time for hot baths. Ooh, the water's so blue. James can tell you how cold it is because he's got frozen water on his eyelashes. But it's warm in here, just the air is cold. I guess that's why some people have hats on. Makes sense. The only thing that's the downside is that it really stinks like eggs. But you know what? You win some, you lose some, right? Mm-hmm. And I think this is very nice and warm in here. That was so refreshing. And we got these free cups that we're gonna use in the van. And now we're gonna hit the road and get on our way to Akureyri, which we've been trying to get to for a couple of days, but now the roads are open. Hooray.
Here we go.
Gonna do some errands, groceries, stock up on supplies, then we'll see what we're doing. Here in Iceland, they hang up the bananas so they feel at home. Now that we've finished grocery shopping, it's time for wine. Phil's second greatest love. This is home. This is home for the night. This building here has dining area, indoor cooking area. I think over there is showers. But there's like a basic bathroom here with the sink and everything. And we already showered at the hot bath, so probably don't need to do that tonight. So we're really close. And the van's gonna park somewhere else because they have to be either on paved or gravel. And we have to be on grass. So now it's time to cook some dinner. I'm so hungry. Let's do it. Good morning. It snowed last night. We had some breakfast at the campground and now we're going to whale watch. I'm really excited and I hope we see some whales. We're on the boat. This is the upstairs area. Here we go. We're venturing out to see the whales. I just saw a fin, but it's so quick. They're sneaky whales. And James saw it too a little bit.
Just for a moment.
He saw one before. Cool, very cool. It'll be hard to capture it, but if we do, that'd be lucky.
Good scuba diving here in this field.
Big waves up here.
In front of you.
Wow, that's the tail.
Right there. He's giving us a little show. Hi there, big guy.
They're just gonna swim underneath us.
We had gone inside to warm up a little bit, but I was still looking out the window just in case. And I said, blow, I said, blow! And we rushed back out, and wow, that whale gave a good showing. It was a humpback whale, and it was breaching lots of times, coming out to the surface, not jumping, but just so we could see its fins and everything. Wow, that was so good! I got some great pictures. Hooray! Thank you, whale. Having some delicious fish and chips.
Thanks, Mo.
From Mo's fish and chip shop. The fish and chips was so good. Phil thought it was so good he had to get out the van to go tell the guy how good it was.
Thanks, Mo.
Yeah. And now we're heading to the Forest Lagoon. We haven't had enough hot springs yet on this trip. So here we go. Wow, this entrance is so luxurious. There it is. Ooh, it's a walk-in entrance. Ooh, take it over. The water is so clear. We got some beverages. Vacation. Look just there. Stretching its arms for the first time this season. Out of the mist comes a wild Phil in his natural habitat. Be very careful. If you start a conversation with this man, he may talk your ears clear off.
It may never end.
One of the most dangerous species in this lagoon. This one's 12 degrees Celsius. I went in for just a second and then I said, James, get me out, get me out, get me out. That might have been my favorite hot springs yet. They had the walk-in water. They had a sauna. It was really warm water. They had like the low lighting in the change rooms. They had free hair dryers. What else? The swim up bar. They had the automatic bracelets to pay. And the scenery was beautiful around it, so thumbs up for Forest Lagoon. The sun decided to come out. We're gonna go take a peek at the botanical gardens. Hello, Daffodil! We found a yummy restaurant for dinner, but we're not hungry yet because we had a big fish and chips, so we're just gonna walk around Akureyri and see the sights, I guess.
More?
We love Akureyri. Having dinner. We're about to have dinner. Hot fish soup was so good.
Very filling.
It was really rich though. I couldn't finish the whole bowl. It's massive, absolutely massive, but really yummy. I think we're gonna head back to the campsite now. It's been a long day. Ooh, I think James and John are gonna play disc golf.
You want to see me throw it?
You're good.
Rough spit out.
Breakfast time. Okay. Time to say goodbye to this lovely campground. Because we're breaking down the tent. And we're moving on. Here we come.
Because it does twist. I think it really twists.
Okay, we're on the road. We're headed to Bakkaflat campsite. And then we have rafting later. We don't know what we'll do before that. Maybe waterfall? We'll see. Whoa! We made it to the town that we're camping in. This is a stop to see a waterfall. Very beautiful scenery. And there's a horses over here. There's a waterfall over there. It'll be a pretty easy hike. And look, there's people riding on horses. Cute. Look at the mountains. It's pretty rare that it would snow in June. So we can either say, oh, woe is us, it's cold. Or we can say, wow, because the mountains look so beautiful with the fresh snow. Pretty easy path, nice and flat. Ooh,
Going down that way.
there it is. We're gonna go over the bridge so we could get to that side. But the mist is blowing up in the wind. Over the bridge. Oh, a gate on the ground. Please close the gate. Well, I don't know if I can.
I don't see anywhere to attach it.
It's on the ground. Maybe it opens like how you would think it does, and there's something under the earth.
Not be wrong.
Here it is. I guess there's a hot spring over there. We didn't bring our swimsuits. Okay, that's kind of cool. Hot water. Pretty sure that is cold water though. Ooh. Okay, we're heading back over there to the van, I guess. Neato. Here's our home for the night.
And the mountains are clearing off.
Ooh. Beautiful. Okay, we ate some lunch and now we just have to like literally just head right across the way walking. Oh, that's where we're meeting to go on our rafting trip. Woo! We're making some lunch. I'm having a little pre-lunch snack because I kind of hungry. We're getting suited up in our very cool outfits. Are you ready for extreme rafting? Here we go.
Stop, back paddle, back paddle. Stop, get down, get down. Get back, get back. Go faster, faster, faster. Come on, come on, come on. Stop and get down, get down. Pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Nice. Forward, 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 forward. Stop, get down, get down, get down. Back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. Stop. Forward again, forward. Stop. Hey, swim, swim, hold on, hold on. Hold here, hold on, hold on. Swim, 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 swim. Hello, 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 relax, 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 relax. Come on, come on. 1, 2, 3, go. Hello, अर्को बल खेलेगा Okay. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. No, 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 no. Relax, relax, relax.
Oh my goodness, I'm absolutely chilled to the bone, but they did not lie about it being extreme.
What an adventure.
It was very extreme. Me, James, Susan, and John, we all fell in at one point. I think, how many times did you go in?
Three.
3 times. And that was a little bit scary, but we remembered to stay calm. We followed the directions and we got back in the boat, so it was okay. And now they're giving us some hot soup, and which is very nice. Ooh, I can't wait to get in the hot tub, but it's so cold. My fingers are burning. They drove us back in the van, and then we got to get in the hot tub, which is really nice. But this middle school is having like a graduation party. It's a little crowded. Having some cheese and wine after our rafting adventure.
And caviar.
Oh yes, and caviar. We're fancy campers.
Well, that was the time frame.
We had some breakfast. We got all of our clothes that were drying at the rafting place or being wet yesterday. And now we have a long drive today. Packing it out. On the road again. We stopped along our way to get some groceries. It's so warm here. Oh, 13 degrees Celsius. Praise God. And blue sky. And no clouds, barely.
What more could you ask?
I don't even have to wear my coat. Yippee! I'm really happy about this. Back on the road. Time for road, Sammies. We've just arrived at Skarthsvik Beach. Just a quick stop to enjoy the dramatic landscape. Next quick stop is a crater. And it's right off the parking lot, so it should be easy to see. I guess you can go all the way up the stairs. Got it. Oh, we have time to do that. He says I still have
So directly on the other side of this, there's a crater that's kind of standalone in its own little shape. But from right here, you can get just about as good a view of the mountain as you'll find.
Okay, so we probably didn't miss too much by not climbing up.
No.
That's alright. The next stop is Djupalon Sandur. We're gonna see some rock formations over here on the coast, I guess. Doing a lot of quick stops before our cave tour in this area. Making the most out of driving all the way out here. And we have this lovely weather for it, so we're very lucky, I guess. Ooh. Alright, we've arrived for the cave tour. I don't know what really to expect except that it's a cave and it's a tour.
We're going down.
Woo! We've been outfitted with helmets and flashlights. We're gonna go down into the cave for real.
Here you can see a map. So today we will explore 3 main chambers, 1, 2, 3. The whole cave is around 200 meters long, so that will take us around 40-45 minutes. Depends how fast we are. So I'm gonna ask the last person to lock the door, okay? Last person. So please follow me, guys. Be careful and watch your steps.
An Arctic box fell in here. Couldn't find its way out. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, now we are in the second chamber of this cave, and it's called Corridor of Mythical Creatures. Because depends on the light and your imagination, you can spot some trolls, elves, or stone giants on the walls. Can you see any troll or elf? In Stromboli, in Italy. We believe that they started here in this cave, and as a proof, we have a sign over here. It says it's just 3,540 kilometers from here to Italy. So this is the shortest way to Italy. Only for that there was a second eruption from that direction behind us from Snøfellsjökull stratified billions years old. Probably you are wondering why Iceland has so many volcanoes, and the answer is due to its location. The whole country is sitting on two different plates, North American and Eurasian, which are moving away few centimeters per year. Also, there is a huge powerful hotspot under the island, which drives magma up to the crust and keeps activity going. There is an eruption somewhere in Iceland on average every 4 years, and caves like this one have recently been created in volcanoes eruptions in the past few years.
That was such a cool tour. Super interesting. So that cave was carved out by lava flow. Did she say 8,000 years ago?
That sounds right.
Yeah, so cool. Okay, next stop. We've come to appreciate a ravine. A natural wonder of Iceland. It's called Rauffeldargja. Wow. Oh, nice.
This is kind of nice.
Looks like this is as far as we can go. I'm not going into the dark cave. Wow. Yeah. Well, we're heading back down. Well, that was cool. Pretty loud. Whoa, slippery, slippery. We both took a sip out of the river and that was pretty tasty. Cool, crisp water. And if you're one of those people who thinks all water tastes the same, you're wrong. We've arrived. We've arrived to the beach that supposedly a seal colony lives at. So I hope there are seals there. There's seals over there! Holy cow! Or holy seal, I should say! We're coming! There's 3 of them on the rock over there. There's some over here going in and out of the water. Ooh. Oh, there he is! Hello! That was really cool. And now we're headed to the campground. Here's home for the night. Okay, it's actually decently warm, so we're eating outside. Look at our beautiful table. I love it. Good early morning. We are having breakfast on the road because we have a bit of a drive. Okay, a couple hours later, and our first stop is
The Glani waterfall. Something like that.
some kind of a waterfall, but we're not really sure where to go, but we'll figure it out. There's a sign. Okay, it was a pretty short little gravel path, and I hear water, so that must be it. Oh, yes, indeed. Wow! Look at that! I liked that waterfall. It was easy to get to. We didn't have to hike really far. Now we're taking a different little gravel path. They're all connected. We could see something else. It's a twofer. Okay, this one just led to a river, so we're not really sure if this is the right way, if this is what we wanted to come see. It's pretty. Okay, we've backtracked and we've gone down another path. And we've been told it is a pool. Let's see the pool. Oh, very pretty. We're heading back to
to the van. Okay, next stop. Gonna go look at some hot springs. The ones that are outside are really hot, so they're just for looking at. But then we'll go in and enjoy the soaking ones. Oh yeah. Wowee. Would you look at that? 100 degrees Celsius. It's boiling. We had a little look around and now the baths are open, so we're gonna go in and do some soaking. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, it's sunny. I like the floor. It's like squishy. It's like a rubbery, like at a playground.
Nice on the feet.
Okay, this baths has a relaxed room, so let's go check that out. Because why not? Ooh. It smells like a campfire in the best way. Okay, that was very nice. I liked that relaxed room. They were playing relaxing music. Now we're gonna try the infrared. Ooh. I liked that infrared room. It doesn't feel hot at first at all. Like it just feels like almost like a little bit warmer than room temperature really. But the longer you sit in there, it really accumulates. It had a sign that said it was like good for all kinds of health conditions. I'm not willing to make that kind of claim, but it was relaxing for me.
Yeah.
You waking up over there?
We're having some lunch. Ooh.
Wonderful.
At the Krama Cafe. That was a very nice experience. The baths were good, the lunch was good, and we had a little bit of apricot sorbet for dessert with the croissant, which was just delicious. Bless you, dear.
Thanks.
And now we're getting back in the van. On to the next. Okay, we've arrived at our next destination. Fossar and Barnafoss. It's not supposed to be a very far walk. Woo! And it's so sunny. I don't even think I need my jacket. I already hear the water. Woo! Now we're going down over here to see the Barnafoss. I can already kind of see it, but we're gonna go to the viewing platform to get the best view. Okay, so we can see the original river pretty much. I think we have to go over across the bridge to see the Barnafoss. But this is just beautiful, lush and green and blue water. Ooh. We're moving over here.
What?
Okay, that way was dead end, so we're going back. beautiful scenery. Now we're back in the van. We're going on to the next. Okay, we just had an hour drive and now we've arrived at the trail to hike to Glimmer Waterfall. This one's a bit of a longer hike. We'll see who of us will make it to the top.
I believe that we are going to the right.
Open sovereign bloom. Up we go. It's not very steep yet. It's been okay. But there's loop lines everywhere. So pretty. Okay, we made it to checkpoint number 2. Checkpoint number 1 wasn't really a checkpoint because it was just the parking lot, which is where we were. But there's a cave. Ooh, ah. That's interesting.
Looks like we do go.
Yeah, I think we do. Ooh, okay. Going this way. Okay, we have to cross the river and the sign said there's a log. And to me that looks like the log. So best of luck to us, I suppose. I guess this is where we cross.
Well, maybe it is outside.
We all made it across the log. Woo! Wow. We got real steep real quick. Smart they put a rope here though.
Where we thought we were gonna die.
Ooh, there it is up ahead. All right.
Yes, if you fall to your death.
Now we have to go down, go back up. I'm having flashbacks.
Viewpoint. And this is the pipe.
Well, there was something.
a beautiful hike. What a great day for it as well. Gorgeous weather. Wow. Look at that. Jumper. Ooh. Another hiker said we have to cross the water to get around, which I'm okay with. But we're gonna see if the sign says anything different. Here we go.
Let's go a little putt. You might want to both if you have. Okay. Either way, I think I'm getting that little rock.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight across.
All right,
I'm not gonna dilly-dally. Okay, pretty deep. Really deep. Okay. Okay, I just kind of went for it. Water got in my boots, but I don't have to wear these socks again, so whatevs. Nice one, John. Come on, boy. All right. Okay, now we're going back up to the other side and then down again. We're almost back. I can see the parking lot. Woo! Go team!
Right.
Almost there. What a fun hike! And it was perfect weather. We got so lucky. Woo! We made it back. We had a fun time hiking, even though our boots got really wet in the river. Now we're headed to the campground. I think we're all ready for some rest now. Okay, we just got to the campsite and there's literally sheep coming up to me right now. Oh my goodness. Hello! Hi, little baby! Hey, you! Oh, you're the sweetest. And there's a little doggy. And another dog. I've died and gone to heaven. Hello. Oh, she's a cute baby. Oh, and a doggy. Hello. Oh, another dog. Oh my goodness. Oh. This campground has a really nice indoor place to eat. It's almost like a restaurant.
Yeah, see, this is...
Oh, you're heavy.
Excuse me, there is no biting.
The sheep is following us.
There will be no biting allowed. No, don't you kick. There's no kicking either.
No.
It's not a substitute.
He's trying to eat our tent. Please don't eat it. We were nice to you. I petted you, sheep. Don't let it get in the van. It's back. Can I help you, sir? Please go to your mom. Stop it. Excuse me, I'm trying to sleep.
Child. Stop. Stop.
Stop it! No one's chewing.
Stop.
Good morning. The lamb came to get us a couple more times, but then I think it settled down. We're packing up camp and we're gonna get ready to go. Goodbye, sweet little doggies. The first stop of the day, we're going to the Fontana Bakery. We're going to see a demonstration of how they bake the bread in the lava sand. We made it. If this looks familiar, it's because we've been here before. We came here to go in the baths, and we made a full circle around Iceland, and now we're back to do the bakery experience.
Morning, how are you today? Good? Yeah. Sylvia, as you can guess, I'm not Icelandic. I'm from Spain, but I'm living here for the summer season. This is my second summer, and I want to stay also the winter, so wish me luck, please. Today we're going to visit a very special place in this small village called Laugarvatn. More or less, my Icelandic still is not very accurate, but it's a geothermal bakery. Well, it's the kind of bakeries we are not seeing in other countries.
This is a huge hot spring. I mean, it's huge because you can see all the steam coming out from this place. It's protected because it's very, very hot. The water is boiling inside around 200 degrees Celsius in the core. So here in this village, we have the three hot springs actually. This one is the biggest. We use this place as a bakery, but also for something really important, produce energy, electricity, power for the village. So we do this, taking the geothermal activity from here, and we transform into electricity in this little house with the red roof. And then we just bring this to the houses or even around the village. Here in the winter, the roads are even heated to try to melt the snow. So we identify the piles when they are together, different numbers of stones, so that we know which bridge we dig out. It's dig out. So, you know, I do this every day. This is my Icelandic workout, and sometimes I need some help. So I don't know if we have some volunteers. You can dig. Someone is missing the gym? Okay, thank you, sir. So just dig out and let's try to find the treasure. Yeah, there'll be more. Oh! Yeah. Great. Yes.
Yay.
Thank you very much. Yeah. We're going to take out this. Can you hear this? Great. You can come closer. It's really active right now. So that's a good sign. Yeah, I hope at least. Now the second part. We bury the bread. We put a lot of sand on the top because it's the only way to keep the heat inside. This is not an oven. We cannot control the temperature or check if it's well done or not, to leave it a little bit more. It's not possible to do that. So we try our best to keep it warm.
Now we're rinsing it.
And we are going to open the bread because it's still cooking and you want to stop the process. So let's do it here. I would like to call it the unboxing, very trending topic. Now unboxing things, so I unbox the bread. this looks nice. It's pretty big, so that's good. We always put 2 layers of plastic to protect the bread because it's water in the hole, so it's very important. Wow. I love it. Yeah. We are lucky today. Smell this.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It will be your decision to make when you taste that.
Look at it steaming. Okay, so we get to try the bread with some butter and some salmon on top.
Tasty.
It's really good. Sweet.
Thank you for reminding me that they had Ritos in the coffee.
That was great. Getting back in the van. Okay, we have arrived to the restaurant.
Which is sort of scary, isn't it?
Cliffhanger. They have greenhouses full of tomatoes, and everything on their menu has those tomatoes in it. We're not going to be eating at the restaurant because it was pretty booked, but we could still get the famous tomato soup at the cafe. And here are the greenhouses. Wowee. That's a lot of tomatoes for sure. Look at this. Okay, so we've actually been offered a table outside and we can still get the full service menu. How about that? And we get to appreciate this beautiful greenhouse. Wow, amazing.
Well, this is quite the treat.
Unexpected.
This all looks so good. James is gonna get the tomato soup, I'm gonna get the ravioli, and we're gonna do halfsies. And we're getting the burrata to share. Yum, 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 yum. Guess you shouldn't come here if you don't like tomatoes, but I do. Okay, so the soup and bread are self-service. Look at this, oh my gosh. And it smells amazing in here. Wow. And this isn't even the only greenhouse. There's more. They're all lined up. There's more back there. Beautiful. If you eat in the restaurant, they actually have basil right on the table that you can trim off and put right in your food if you want.
Because we got up early enough to
The soup is
That's absolutely
delicious.
right.
How's the bread?
It's good.
This little
Can I try
section's
some
gonna fill
bread?
up. Boom.
Could do
They
a little dip.
probably only offer this when the weather's nice. I'm just guessing.
Delicious.
Right, so like
One of those tomatoes
Why don't you
and
cut
some
those?
pieces.
Wow, this all looks so delicious. Okay,
Yeah,
we got
absolutely.
dessert. John got cheesecake. And we got the tomato ice cream. And it came in a pot. Do you want to eat the flour or can I eat the flour?
You can have the flour.
Yay! The ice cream is so good. I would not have expected tomato to ever taste so sweet. It was like a peach. And here we have the bees busy at work. I guess they pollinate all the tomatoes in here. Awesome. We're walking back to the van and a private horse show is occurring. Wow. So majestic. We just drove for like 45 minutes and now we're gonna get out and see a waterfall. And there it is! Hjälperfoss.
taking this very bumpy road to the next attraction.
6 kilometers over there, folks.
Oh goody. Okay, that was very bumpy, but we've arrived at the Gien Canyon. No shortage of waterfalls in Iceland, folks. Haha, we gotta wave. How was it down there? Was it good down there?
There were a couple caves in the basalt.
Oh, cool.
It was surprisingly lush.
Yep.
Really neat.
Yeah. It was windy though, and there's a lot of like loose dust that's blowing dust into our eyes. But it was beautiful. Whoa, this road is so bumpy. We had to go across the street. All of our stuff from above is falling. Has fallen. A very gravelly, bumpy road later. Here we are at High Pass. Let's go check it out. It's just a little bit windy out here. Okay, after another little bumpy ride and then lots of highway, we've come to Geyser. And I've been here before, so I can play tour guide. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Woo! Now we're heading to the secret lagoon. It's a secret.
The geyser was really impressive. It's so cool to see how it kind of sucks in the water a couple of times before it finally bubbles and produces the geyser effect. That's really awesome.
It's like a big wall. It's pretty neat. Here we go. I guess it is pretty secretive because right now it just looks like greenhouses. Interesting. Okay, this one's just one big pool. And they told us not to go out of the gated areas because there is boiling water. Okay, interesting. This one's a lot deeper than some of the other ones have been. And there's just like gravel at the bottom. Well, not gravel, like pea gravel. Like
just a bunch of little tiny rocks. Very interesting. It's pretty warm though. Cheers! What do you think, James?
This is a nice spot.
I'm gonna have to rate all the lagoons because we've been to so many. We've made it to our campsite. Set the tent up. We're getting some char on the grill. And it's nice enough out here that we're gonna have a picnic.
Because really,
Hooray!
yes, Soda will walk, and then Judge will strike.
Good morning. It's the last full day in Iceland. We're kicking it off with a bang. We're gonna be snorkeling between the continental plates. Very cool. We've been ushered into this van. They've given us the pajamas. We're in the pajamas. Then we get a dry suit over this.
We're gonna sit on the bench, lean against the bench. We're gonna be.
We're diving right in there. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I have baby powder on my face. It was so surreal. The water was super clear. You could see straight down. And it wasn't cold. Like, the water was cold, obviously, but the suits kept you really warm. The only thing that was cold was my lips and my forehead.
Yeah, my hands got a tiny bit cold, but it wasn't that bad. The suit itself wasn't the most comfortable, but it was nice to stay warm.
It was really tight, but it has to be, otherwise the water will leak in. But my hands weren't cold. My gloves filled up with water, and I think the water heated up and it insulated them. Very good, very cool. They gave us hot chocolate and chocolate bars. Yay! Next up, we are here to see. We are still a bit wet from the snorkeling adventure. We're going to Oxarafoss. This way. Oh, I see it spraying something. Ooh.
Very blue water.
This is probably the one we've been closest to. Back to the van. We've made it back to Reykjavik. We're gonna catch some lunch at a place that Mo from the food truck suggested to us. It looks good. Let's see. This is a cute little joint. Basic menu, just a bunch of skewers. That's what we were promised. Okay, we
We got some lobster soup. Looks pretty good. Bread and our skewers are coming. Okay, we have shrimp, salmon, husk, more husk. Let's try. What'd you think of the skewers?
Skewers are good.
I liked the shrimp.
I liked it.
And the soup was really good. Now we're heading to the Sky Lagoon, the last of the lagoons that we will be experiencing. I don't know if we visited enough lagoons. We made it to the Sky Lagoon. Fancy. Oh, it's so nice. Pretty. We enjoyed a little couple drinks. I had lemonade and James had sparkling wine. And now we're gonna go get our spa treatments with our fancy black wristbands. The first step of this process is a cold plunge.
Come on, Anthony, just
I don't want to go in there. Yay, James. Oh. Okay, yep, it's cold. Next step is this body scrub we get to rub on ourselves. Okay, next we get to go into the steams. Here we go. The next few feet off the shower. Okay, and then we just get to go back to the lagoon.
Well, this has been a lovely place.
We're heading out. Last glimpse. Okay, we made it to the last campsite of the trip. Woo! Only have to set this set up one more time. The parents went out to their fancy 11-course meal, so we're having van hors d'oeuvres.
Our own courses.
Oh yeah. We're walking into the city. We're gonna do some walking around and get some dinner and maybe some desserts. Gotta have fun. It's our last night in Iceland. We've been walking around, did some souvenir shopping, saw this cute little street. What a lovely little town. A wonderful little city. We're playing Battleship in a bar. We came to this restaurant to try some Icelandic foods. We have fish soup, fish stew, and some fish and chips, and complimentary bread. Dessert, yummy ice cream, and affogato. We're headed back to the campsite, and this is like the most sunset we've had the whole time. It's not gonna go any darker than this. This is the darkest, but
It's midnight.
wow, that's wild. Wow, the further we walk, the more beautiful it gets. These colors are amazing. Good morning. We're packing everything up. We're getting ready to return the van. Last day. And we're just heading to the airport, I think. But it was a good trip. It was really fun.